Have you ever wondered where Santa Claus was born and when? Let's embark on a journey back in time to unravel the origins of our beloved Christmas icon. The figure of Santa Claus, with his jolly laughter and sack full of gifts, traces its roots back to a real person who lived more than 1,600 years ago. We find ourselves in the 4th century, in the region of Myra, a place that is now part of modern-day Turkey. Here lived a man named Nicholas. But he wasn't just any ordinary man, he was a bishop, revered and respected, known for his kindness and generosity. He was Saint Nicholas, a man whose life and deeds would lay the foundation for the creation of the Santa Claus figure we know and love today. Saint Nicholas was known throughout the land for his secret gift-giving. Legend has it he once helped a poor man with 3 daughters, who didn't have enough money for a dowry, which was a custom necessary for the daughters to get married. To save them from destitution, Nicholas threw bags of gold into their house through an open window, thereby providing for their futures. His acts of kindness didn't stop there. Saint Nicholas became a protector of children and sailors, his patronage extending far and wide. His reputation for secret gift-giving, his love for children, and his generous spirit are the traits that played a significant role in shaping the character of Santa Claus. Fast forward hundreds of years, and the legend of Saint Nicholas traveled across seas and continents, evolving and adapting to different cultures and traditions. The man who was once a bishop in a small region in Turkey had now become a symbol of joy, generosity, and the spirit of giving, universally recognized as Santa Claus. So, Saint Nicholas, the man who would become Santa Claus, was born in the 4th century in what is now modern-day Turkey. The story of Santa Claus is, thus, a tale of transformation, a tale of how a simple act of kindness can echo through centuries and become a beacon of hope and joy for millions around the world. But how did Saint Nicholas transform into the jolly red-suited figure we know today? Well, the journey of Saint Nicholas to Santa Claus is quite a fascinating tale. It started when the figure of Saint Nicholas crossed the Atlantic with Dutch immigrants in the 17th century. In the New World, he became known as Sinterklaas, a beloved, gift-giving figure who visited homes on the eve of St. Nicholas's Day. But it was in the early 19th century that St. Nicholas began his transformation into Santa Claus. Enter American author Washington Irving, who, in his satirical History of New York, reimagined Sinterklaas as a jolly, pipe-smoking little man who soared over rooftops in a flying wagon. This was a far cry from the austere Bishop of Myra, but it captured the public imagination. The transformation continued with the work of political cartoonist Thomas Nast. In the latter half of the 19th century, Nast created a series of illustrations for Harper's Weekly that fleshed out Santa's character and setting. He gave us a rotund, bearded figure with a twinkling eye, clad in a fur-trimmed coat. Nast also introduced elements like Santa's workshop at the North Pole and his list of naughty and nice children. However, the final touch to Santa's modern image, his red suit, came from an unlikely source, a soda company. In the 1930s, the Coca-Cola Company commissioned artist Haddon Sundblom to create a series of holiday advertisements featuring Santa Claus. Sundblom's Santa was a cheerful, rosy-cheeked figure in a red suit, and this image stuck. Over the years, it became so popular that many people came to associate the red suit with Santa Claus himself. So, the Santa Claus we know today is a combination of centuries-old traditions, creative storytelling, and clever marketing. It's a testament to the power of stories and images to shape our perceptions and traditions. And it's a reminder that even the most familiar figures have a history that's often as colorful and surprising as a Christmas morning. Now, let's examine how Santa Claus is celebrated around the world today. Every year, as the festive season approaches, different cultures worldwide uphold their unique traditions associated with Santa Claus, each adding a unique flavor to the universal theme of giving and spreading joy. In the United States, children eagerly anticipate the arrival of Santa Claus on Christmas Eve. They often leave out milk and cookies as a token of gratitude for the jolly man who travels all the way from the North Pole bearing gifts. It's a tradition that adds a touch of magic to the holiday season and reinforces the spirit of giving. Across the pond in the United Kingdom, the figure of Father Christmas prevails. Similar to Santa Claus, he is depicted as a jolly, rotund man in a red suit who delivers presents on Christmas Eve. However, Father Christmas has roots dating back to the 15th century and was originally associated with adult merrymaking and festivities rather than gift-giving to children. Meanwhile, in Finland, Santa Claus takes on a different persona known as Joulupukki, or the Yule Goat. Believed to be one of the oldest Christmas traditions in Finland, Joulupukki is a benevolent figure who, unlike his counterparts, makes his grand entrance on Christmas Eve in person rather than slipping down the chimney under the cover of night. From the sunny shores of Australia, where Santa is often depicted surfing into town, to the snowy landscapes of Russia, where Ded Moroz, or Grandfather Frost, delivers presents with his granddaughter Snegorochka, the Ice Maiden, the face of Santa Claus may change, but his message remains the same. These myriad traditions, though diverse in their practices, all emphasize the same values that Santa Claus embodies: kindness, generosity, and the joy of giving. Santa Claus, in whatever form he takes, serves as a reminder of the magic of the season, the joy of giving, and the importance of spreading love and goodwill. Despite the variations, the core spirit of Santa Claus, that of giving and spreading joy, remains the same across cultures. So, what have we learned about Santa Claus? The journey has taken us from the ancient times of Saint Nicholas, a bishop in the 4th century in Myra, now modern-day Turkey, who was known for his generosity and love for children. This tradition was carried forward and evolved into the figure of Sinterklaas in the Netherlands in the Middle Ages, laying the foundation for the modern-day Santa Claus that we know and love. We've seen how his image transformed over the centuries, from a stern bishop to a jolly, red-suited figure with a white beard. And today, Santa Claus is a universal symbol of Christmas celebrations, recognized and loved by children and adults alike around the globe. His story is a testament to how a simple act of kindness can spark a tradition that lasts centuries. Whether he's called Saint Nicholas, Sinterklaas, Father Christmas, or Joulupukki, Santa Claus continues to embody the spirit of Christmas, spreading joy and generosity around the world.